Okay, you guys. So another way to check your segment length is to use the walking tool. So here I'm going to check to see if the top part of my sleeve, this bell curve, if this number 21.193 inches is going to fit into the armhole once these two pieces are sewn up. So it's basically adding this 9.7 plus 10.42. Okay, so this one's kind of fun, especially if you're a visual person. You are going to want to practice it and get used to it though. Okay, so let's see. What is the best way to explain this to you? Maybe I'll introduce the walking tool first, and then I'll kind of show you how to complete this assignment. So the walking tool, luckily the keyboard shortcut is W. Maybe the challenge for you is going to be remember walking, that's the word. The little icon is shoes for walk. So this is what you need. So you can either hit W or hit those shoes. Then you're going to click the 2 points of where you want it to start. So this guy is this part of the sleeve, he's going to get sewn into the front, this curve. And then this back part is going to get sewn into the back. So you're going to practice navigating this because sometimes, you could accidentally have it walk the wrong way. There's lots of wrong ways to do it on accident. So, but I think the more familiar you get with it, the better control you have. So, let's see here. I know that, I guess I should, okay, maybe I'll start right here and right here. So I'm going to click this point and I'm going to click this point. And I want those two to walk. So then what I can do, now that they're connected, if I click on the seam, it's going to walk. Now, the only thing is it walked the wrong way. Okay, so I have to fix that. Edit, undo, edit, undo, edit, undo. Okay, edit, undo. Okie dokie. So I guess because it's probably a clockwise thing, right? So it was walking this part up here. Yeah, that's kind of weird. So let me try actually this point. Oopsies. Edit, undo, edit, undo. Oopsies. Let's redo that. Okay. So what if I do this point to this point? Then maybe that'll work better. Let's find out. Okay. So click, click. Okay, so they're lined up. Yeah. So now it's walking it. Now you can just click on the line or you can use the arrows on your keypad as well. So when I line this guy, I can see right away that, if you wanted the top part of your, of the shape of the bell to hit at the shoulder seam, I can see that's too long already. So you know what I would like to do? I would like to join my front and the back and actually walk my sleeve around them when they're joined to see what that looks like. Okay. So I'm going to get my white arrow. I'm going to move this guy. He's like a funny shape, right? So to get him back to normal, I'm going to use this button that says rotate to grain line. And then I'm just going to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, so another new challenge is that I basically want to join my front and back piece. So what I think I might do, what you might want to do is just make copies of them to do this. But yeah, so anyways, let's say I made a copy. Then I'm going to want to flip one of them so that the seams are next to each other and I can join them at the seam, almost like I'm sewing it. So I'm going to take this back piece and I'm going to flip it. So luckily we have these like little flip buttons here that make it pretty easy. I guess I'll line them up right next to each other here. I can zoom in, get my white arrow. Well, what if I put them spaced apart? Let's see. Okay, now there's this join piece tool. Luckily the keyword shortcut's J. And you just click one piece and then you just click the other guy. And pretty much you just say, okay. And it brought them together and connected them, which is neat. Okay, so now they're together. So now I'm going to try the walking tool, the walking guy again. And let's see here. Well, I guess just for measurements, I mean, I wouldn't have the underarm seam be sewn at the shoulder seam, but I might just put it there just to kind of measure it. So I'm going to hit W for walk. I'm going to click this point. I'm going to click this guy. And then I'm going to click here. And then again, I can just use my arrows if I want. And you can see it rotate around. And then look at that. It's definitely too long. So now I know, okay, I have to either shorten my sleeve length or lengthen the armhole length. So just the walking tool is just another visual way to compare your segments. So just wanted to introduce that tool to you guys. And I really want you guys to play around with it and try to get comfortable with it.